Okay, this is on the fail job, number 53359. Okay, what we're doing is a basement redo. We're going to redo the duct a little bit and or lot and add some zones. So right now we're going to move our furnace so it's 27 inches from the right side wall. We're also going to move it up so it's 6 inches off the back wall. We're going to do that so we can run a return air behind the furnace, a 6 by 36 return air around the furnace and along this wall. We're going to put a return air here for that bedroom, a little 14 by 8 baseboard. And in the back here, we're going to put a big 36 by 10 baseboard grill in the hallway here. Get it over here. They're actually going to have a beam here, and they're going to redo the framing here. You can see kind of on the ground, I think. So get it over here. Okay, so this zone's a little bit different than the scope. We're going to make it 5 zones. Okay, so this basement west zone is 1 zone. These other 2 pipes on the right are 1 zone. So I wrote them as basement east. So it's 2 10 inches and an 8-inch round. Then the master bedroom, which is this duct here, is going to be 1 zone. We will have to take off some heat vents. So this vent here and this vent here, we need to take off and patch. Otherwise, I'm just going to leave that. And I have a cut line right there. Next to it, we're going to run another pipe, a 10-inch round. And with Y's. So we're going to have a 10-6 wide just in the hallway here. We're going to run 6 inches over and then go that way and get that one here that goes under the kitchen sink, the toe kick. And we'll disconnect these 2 off this end cap here and put a new end cap on it. But otherwise, those 2 are going to come off this other duct that we're going to run with all the Y's. So the Y's are going to pick up those 2 that were kept off over here and these 2 that we take off over here. And that'll be its own zone. Sorry, and this one here. So those 3. Okay. Next, we will, so all this ductwork is coming out. All this return air is coming out all the way. Rip out all the panning, all the return air duct, all this panning, all this duct all the way down. In place of that, we're going to, he doesn't want any duct board. He wants to be able to brush the ducts with the duct cleaner. So we're going to, I gave you some flat metal that we're going to put here and then just some duct board headers. And then we're going to run 12-inch round pipe from one box to the other. 12-inch round all the way over and then down. You know, and poke through here. And then, okay, And this is also a return air. So I gave you a piece of paneling for here as well. And we're just gonna have to blank this off with metal the best we can. Well, I'll go over that in a minute. Okay. So on this duct here, I have a cut line just right here. And here you're going to just put a square around here. All this is coming out, this is coming out. So this duct here, they actually came through the return. If you can see it. It's a 90 through the return. And it taps into here. But it's all coming out. Our new return air is going to be on this side of the furnace instead of this side. So we're scooting this furnace over and putting it on a base. And I brought it forward just enough so the edge of the base is going to be right at the drain, I think. And the furnace will overhang the drain. So we're not going to block the drain, but we'll be over it with our furnace. Our new return air will come here. And then it'll offset over 20 inches and you'll have a collector box up here. And my notes are all scattered. I need to rewrite them so you can understand. But see, where is that one? I'll find it in a minute. Anyway, no, I need to find it now. There it is. Okay, so this will be your return air. This, and then that'll, bottom will come forward 20 inches. I'll put your canvas up here. You have to come down enough before we offset over to make room for our duct coming out the front for the basement zones. But the way that looks is you have the coil, then I have a to a 24 by 24 transition. Then you're going to have this piece of duct here, and then a damper, 12 by 24 damper, with the rod coming out the front. Here you have an offset over 5 inches, so you'll offset over on this side of the truss so you can hop up in the middle of them. And then 2 dampers, 12 by 12 dampers, and then 2 squared arounds. This one's 12 by 12 squared around, and one up the back would be as well. 12-inch round. Okay, so in this one here, we'll just 90 and then tie into our existing duct for the master bedroom. Okay, under here, that's why I put the damper high here, is so you can get a duct here up the side, a takeoff. 5-foot piece of duct with an end cap. And I have 2 starting collars, 2, and you're going to use the existing damper. So you have that damper here, you're going to reuse on the basement zone, and also there's a damper in a box right there you're going to reuse on the basement zone. And then, so this one just connects to that pipe. This one will, I have 2 squat arounds off this one duct. So one will go tap into that one. This one will tap into that one. So have to kind of go around the pipe. Okay, so then I return. You're just gonna let's see. Oh, I already went over that return. Okay, so combustion air not applicable. Your vent, since you're going to move the furnace over, you obviously have to redo the vents a little bit. I give you plenty of fittings. The gas, they just have a super long flex here, so you're just going to reuse it and hook it back up as needed. The AC, you will have to cut this line and coupling it back together. Okay, drain just to the floor drain there. Thermostats and sensors. So just the thermostat, homeowner's deciding where he wants all those, but Jimmy will order the sensors. I think the thermostat's on back order. Like a long way back order, but we'll see. This is a Carrier system, by the way. Okay, return air. Oh, I went over that. Okay. So I gave you a few patches to patch the existing runs that are on the master bedroom trunk. So vent the bath fan. They were talking about a Venmar, so I'm pretty sure they're going to put a Venmar or something similar to that. So I'm going to order the stuff for the Venmar. So what Jamie wanted to do on that is, we have this return air right here. And so up in here, we need to put a, header on the top of it to seal the return air. And Jamie didn't want the insulation in there, so take the insulation in that area out. But before you do that, we need to run a 5-inch pipe up through, 5-inch insulated flex from here all the way up into the attic. And it's all just a whole big chase up here. And the existing 2 soffits up there, the bath fans that go into the soffit or whatever they do. Jimmy wants to remove those bathroom vents and tap them into our 5-inch flex. So I gave you a 5-inch piece of pipe and a few Ys, and just kind of make it that. I'll give you some 4-inch flex as well. But then run 5-inch flex down here. And this bathroom fan over here, gonna have to run in, through here. And if you can. Oh yeah, you can, we have a cut line here, so we're gonna be a little higher. So I think you can fit a 4-inch pipe under through there. But, and then tap that into here, and then come through somewhere. Probably just come through the joist and then over, and then that'll be your Venmar, exhaust. And everything else, I'm just gonna order 1290s and 50 feet of pipe for to tap in all the other ones. Jamie said there's a special concentric that he's going to get for the outside. I know nothing about that. So just plan on, you probably have that concentric. Okay. We are going to put on a new filter box, by the way, our filter box. 20 by 25 filter box. Okay, I think that's it for now.